So the plan in today's episode was to have the first 3 games of this season. However, the first 2 recordings did not save, so we're just going to have games 3 and 4. Starting with game 1, opening day, Diamondbacks versus Braves. Score 0-0 headed into the bottom of the third, and then the Braves pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, hit a 2-run shot off of Robbie Ray. 5th inning, Mike Moustakas, for free agent signing, hit a home run. So it was 2-1 heading into the 9th inning. Blake Trinan, who was on our team last year for about 2 weeks, went for the save, and he totally blew it. Marcelo Zuna hit a second deck shot to start the inning, and then Moustakas hit a 3-run bomb later in the inning. So we won that game 5-2. And then game 2, the Diamondbacks got the win by a score of 3-2. A big pinch hit home run in the 7th inning from Nick Williams, and Diamondbacks started off 2-0 on the year. Here are the box scores. Genista hit a 2-run home run in this game for the Braves, and then Wilmer Flores had an RBI single or double or something. Not entirely sure, so 2 mini comebacks, but still comebacks nonetheless for the Diamondbacks. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Game number 3 of the season, Diamondbacks versus Braves here at SunTrust Park. Arizona has the 2-0 series advantage so far, and with 2 games left, let's see if the Braves can try to match that. Both teams wearing throwbacks, and this one is Sean Newcomb, the lefty on the mound for Atlanta. Rough year last year, 7-8 with a 5.48 ERA. Definitely not great as he walks Mike Moustakas, who has had an excellent start to this season. And Chris Davis up, and Davis will get a base hit. Wellington Castillo advances to second, who got a fielder's choice. And then David Peralta's up. No base hits in either of the first 2 games for Peralta. He would fly out, so that whole first inning, all for nothing. Touki Toussaint on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He was part of that Blake Trinan deal last year, so Toussaint is facing his former team and definitely has revenge on his mind as he gets Ender Inciarte on the strikeout. Here's Jake Lamb now in the 2nd inning. He's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Rough opening series for Jake Lamb as well. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. going down, swinging, getting the corners painted. Next batter would be Salvador Perez. He would strike out. Nice play for Castillo. And then the batter after that, Johan Camargo. He would go down looking. Excellent start for Touki Toussaint, 4 Ks in the first 2 innings. Wellington Castillo would get plunked, as now 2 on and 2 out for Arizona. Chris Davis would be walked, so all 3 batters either walked or got hit by pitch, as the number 2 hitter, Mike Moustakas, did draw a walk. So here's David Peralta. He rips a 2-run single. Moustakas and Castillo will score, and the Arizona Diamondbacks will take a 2-0 lead as Peralta gets his first base hit of this season, giving the Diamondbacks a lead. Batter after that, Pavin Smith, who's been pretty solid. He got a single in his first at-bat of his career in opening day. That's his first RBI. And then the batter after that, Wilmer Flores. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a bomb. So all 6 runs are scored within the last out of the inning. And that's just because Sean Newcomb's control was certainly off earlier in the inning. That would end his day. Shane Carl would enter the game. Really solid year last year. I think that said he went 10-0 as Jake Lamb would end the inning with a strikeout. Now 4th inning, not too much is different. There's Moose. Mike Moustakas with the home run, his 3rd of the season. Picked up this offseason from the Milwaukee Brewers. He has been incredible to start off the year. And there's Freddie Freeman walking, ending the perfect game for Touki Toussaint. Ronald Acuna, however, would strike out, so the no-hitter after 4 innings is still alive. Excellent performance so far for Touki Toussaint. 5th inning now, Salvador Perez strikes out. Batter after that would be Johan Camargo. Adios, no-hitter, as Camargo shop and gap for a 1-out Atlanta Braves double. 4 1/3 innings of no hits, all for nothing. Ozzie Albies would strike out, so now that would make it 2 outs. Runner on second, and that one is going to cross the fence for a home run for the Atlanta Braves. As that one, beautiful shot right there, ending the shutout for Genista. His 2nd home run of the series, making it 7-2. He got a dinger in Game 2. There's Mike Moustakas striking out. something that he did not do a lot, that's for sure. Wellington Castillo goes down looking. He probably had about 17 strikeouts looking here in the series. So now inning number 7, Tukichi Saint still in the game. It's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. up, and Acuna will go yard into center, his first home run on the year. As slow start for Acuna, but he picked it up as of later in the series. Next batter, Salvador Perez. That one is barely fair. That'll be a ground rule double. So now 1 out, runner on second, and Marcelo Zuna with a heck of a grab. Signed this offseason from St. Louis. He's been really solid. Now top 8, there's Jake Lamb with a base hit. He didn't get too many base hits in this series. Batter after that would rip a single. So now the bases are jacked. No outs for the Diamondbacks. Marcell Ozuna, and he's going to go yard. A grand slam for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ozuna's second home run on the year. He had one in the first game as he just rips a ball deep, 460 feet. All of these home runs were not just dingers, but they were like 460 plus. And then a couple batters later, Wellington Castillo with his first hit of the year. Welcome back to Arizona, young man. Castillo was with the Diamondbacks for a couple years, then went to Baltimore and the White Sox. Now back with the Diamondbacks. He did struggle, but good to see him getting that home run as David Peralta strikes out. 12-3, ninth inning now. Arizona just trying to end this game. However, Freddie Freeman, he wants the comeback as he rips a double to start the inning. There's Ronald Acuna striking out once again. Pedro Strop in the game. This is his first appearance with the team. And Arizona will get the win by a final score of 12-3. Tukichi Saint with the win. Sean Newcomb with the loss. And the Diamondbacks improve to 3-0 as they try to go for the sweep in Game 4. This series is a 4-game set. So the plan was, next episode will be Games 4 and 5. The MLB debuts for John Duplantier and Todd Woodruff, but Todd Woodruff will still be saved for next episode. However, John Duplantier, we will get to see him for the first time today. But meanwhile, for Atlanta, Max Fried on the mound, 4-12 with a 6.56 ERA last year, not great. And here's the 24-year-old rookie John Duplantier, one of the best prospects in this organization. The Diamondbacks have big visions for his future. Let's see what he can do. First batter that he will ever face, Ender Inciarte, rips a double into right field. So definitely not the start that John Duplantier was hoping for. I can tell you that right now. So runner on second for Atlanta. Then Jake Lamb fields that one from Dansby Swanson. The first out for John Duplantier's career. But not too long later after his first out would be his first earned runs as Freddie Freeman with a dinger into right field. And the Atlanta Braves would take a 2-0 lead. Braves want to avoid the sweep, and this will certainly help them as Freeman, their longtime consistent hitter, makes that one. And then finally to end the inning, it'll be Chris Davis with an excellent play right there to end the frame. Now second, here's Genesta, who has 2 home runs in this series. Why not add a third? As Genesta has played incredible to start off this season, and the Atlanta Braves would extend their lead, making it 3-0. Ender Inciarte would strike out on the changeup. Nice play right there from Duplantier, his second K of the day. And then Dansby Swanson, more blind than Helen Keller. Don't know what he was swinging at. So now third inning, John Duplantier's first at bat. He would strike out looking, so on the mound and on the plate, not too great for John, and the struggles would continue as the Braves rip a base hit, 2 on and 1 out for Atlanta. And then they would get another base hit. That would load the bases. The runner does not want to test out the dangerous arm of David Peralta. So now the bases are jacked and 1 out for Ozzie Albies as that one goes into center. Chris Davis makes the catch. A really nice throw from Davis, but it does not matter as the runner is barely safe and the Braves would take a 4-0 lead. Nice play right there from Ozzie to drive him a run. Now, inning number 4, here's Wellington Castillo, the catcher. That one would go into center field, but Ender Inciarte with a diving grab. What a play right there from the former Arizona Diamondback. Ender Inciarte trying to get revenge on his old team, and that will certainly help as he has to get dirty to make that play. Excellent fielding by one of the best defenders in all of baseball, Ender Inciarte. As there's Freddie Freeman striking out, Ronald Acuna would join him swinging. That would end Duplantier's day. 4 innings, 4 earned runs. Could have been worse, but definitely could have been a lot better. As ugly wild pitch right there. Don't know why it was in, but doesn't really matter. As bottom 5, Atlanta continuing to hit. There's a 1-out double for the Braves. However, Ozzie Albies will go down looking. He's just a window shopper because he's just looking. And then Genesta will not go yard on that one. He would strike out, ending the frame. 6th inning now, Mike Moustakas would end the shutout. Moose with the dinger, former Royal and Brewer, his 4th home run already on the young season. He has been truly incredible to start, and the Diamondbacks would cut that lead down to 3. That would end Fried's day. Oliver Perez, the veteran, Mr. Sidearm, would enter the game, and he did just fine. Bottom 6, run does score. Jake Lamb deflects it. Runner is safe at first anyway. So now the bases are jacked for Ronald Acuna. Big at bat. He strikes out. Big out right there for Arizona. Salvador Perez next up. As that one goes into center, but my controller jacked up. That was not me, I promise. As Chris Davis is unable to make the catch. Bases would almost clear a 2-run double for Salvador Perez, making it 7-1. Bases jacked, and the hitting would continue. There's Ozzie Albies. He would be shopping gap. Bases clear, 10-1 now off of a triple. Just a disaster of an inning right now for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the runs would continue off of this sacrifice fly. Genesta was the one who hit that. Ozuna's throw nowhere near a plate. Ozzie Albies easily able to score. 7th inning now. 6-4-3 double play. Nice play there from the Braves. This very infield is more chemistry than a science project. Bottom 7 now for Ronald Acuna Jr., as that would be a long ball, his 2nd of this series, adding some salt to the wound. Now it's 13-1. Let's go 8th inning. Mike Moustakas is up. That one looks like it could go a fair distance, but it's going to be caught. However, Nick Williams thought for sure that would be a base hit, and Atlanta is able to turn a double play because of it. Bad awareness from Nick Williams, who did not start a game in this series, but as a pinch hitter, went 3 for 4, of course, with that big home run in Game 2. As Ozuna, with an incredible catch, running into the wall here in the bottom of the 8th. Not that it really matters. 9th inning, nice single right there with 2 outs. Arizona trying to keep the game alive. However, David Peralta will ground out to Freddie Freeman, and the Atlanta Braves avoid the sweep. An ugly 13-1 loss for the Diamondbacks. However, they did win 3 out of 4 in Atlanta against the Braves, so I don't really think they can play in really solid series for them. Good win for the Braves to avoid this sweep, but they definitely do have some work to do.